Web Télévision, la première chaîne Congo en international.
I, dearest brothers and sisters, BNS, spectators, as far as English are them important, and this one is helping a great number of persons being connected with a great number of persons in the world. The one solution is English. English is the greatest, as I've said, English broadcasting material. English is helping a great number of persons knowing about more things in English. English is the one place that you can find persons debated, exchanging things related, English. What we have to do, just one answer, is just to stay in touch. Each Tuesday it's 5:30 p.m. and on Friday it's 8:00 a.m. Just it's H television with DM Yala. Yes, thanks my soldier, thanks my engineer, Mr. Fispudi, for these nice parts. So we are glad for getting these parts again. We have blessed that you have these nice parts and time for getting this show. English, we have blessed spread in DRC Congo Central again. So we are happy to get this wonderful moment with your teacher, Mr. Gayo, journalist. So, but today, I do thank you first, as I'm expressing my salute to all guys spread, as that our channel is in the national channel. Whether you have just to get this powerful, this show, some expeditive, some experiences through guys who are joining us, what I'm saying. But today I'm very delighted to get this moment to talk about this great wonderful subject. We are going to talk about the payments, what I'm saying, the payment, yes, job balance. We are going just to make a choice about something else. So, what I'm saying, wage problem and that, so others are bothering about that. So we have a low payment job, but enjoyment. So something like that, we are going just to make a choice with my guest. It is one of us, one of me, Mr. Enosh. With him, we want to spend this great time together. It is an English teacher. It's our school. With this man, we want to spend this time together. Let me just greet my guest, Mr. Enosh. I get. Are you fine?
Yeah, very fine.
You are feeling just good to be here?
Yeah, it's my second time and I really like it. Thank you.
Yeah, so that means you are ready just to get on about what things are good here?
Of course, yeah.
So that means, I think that you have got this this nice part we want to spend with my guest. As I was saying here, Mr. Enosh is an English teacher. It's Oreb School. So first, for this year, what I'm saying, 2025, it's your first show.
Yeah.
Join us to talk about, the circumstances of youth, your feeling first, your impression basically. What you feel? How do you feel first?
Yeah, you can say that I'm really first happy to have again this opportunity to pass here and discuss with this very beautiful and nice broadcasting of English. I think I did it 1 year ago like this.
Yeah, then I'm saying,
like I'm
saying just impression, I'm saying.
Yeah, so I think that I'm really happy. So happy to be again here with you.
Yeah, coming back about this subject today, to make a choice today, people are confused. You know what I'm saying? You so choose a high payment job, but boring. You know what I'm saying? But another side, we got just a low payment job, but enjoyable.
Yeah.
So first, why this subject today we must talk about?
Yeah, as you said, there are many persons here you can see a person is working,
Mhm.
he's getting a lot of money. But if you tell him, do you really like what you're doing? Say, no, I don't like it. No, it's really boring. You have to do this. You have to do that. He's doing a job where he's getting so much money,
Yeah.
but inside of him, he's really like what he's doing.
Yeah.
And the other person you can see is working in one place. He's not really gaining a lot. Okay, the wage he's taking there is not a lot, but he's really enjoying what he's doing. So that's why today we are going to talk in deep about it, to see how can you make that choice of the job for not working only for gaining money or other things I can say, but working with that love, okay, with that feel of doing best your job precisely if you like it.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
I think that was explanation given deep in here. So about your viewpoint, about the choice we made on this subject, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we can't go further first without giving explanations,
Yeah.
without defining. So this is our introduction part.
Of course.
So we got job, we got wage. So those are two concepts based on the topic first.
Yeah.
What does it mean first? Job, we got, and wage. So about you, how can you define that?
A job, first of all, is a work that somebody is doing, which help him to get money. That is a job. So the wage is now the money is gaining through the job. That is a wage. In other way, we can call it a salary. You see, that is a wage is getting.
You worker? Are you a worker?
Yeah, I'm actually a worker.
So yeah, that means you. So let's now go deep about what we can say now.
Of
You
course.
ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Come
I'm
on,
ready.
man. So that means so. You are atheist, you know, about so you are a worker today. So you got vision. You got, you know, you are just comfortable to give us, you know, your viewpoint based on this topic. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you a worker. You got wage. You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Right. You are happy about what you are getting?
Yeah, of course. I'm happy about what I'm getting.
Yeah. Just enjoyable.
Yes, of course. It's enjoyable.
Okay, let's go getting just yeah, come on. You got viewpoint. So this is Amish. It's not me. So we are going just to make things, just to make you happy. It's all. You are just a worker. Let's now consider, you know, just the general view of the Congolese.
Okay.
You know, are they just happy about things that are doing? Is it job?
That is not the problem when it's we enter precisely the deep of the problem. You see, generally speaking,
Yeah.
precisely in Congo, so let us talk about the particular case of here in Matadi. Normally, we know that finding a job is not easy. You know, we can say that if a person has a job, maybe say you like it because you have a job. Why other person they are really qualified but they don't have a job that they are training. You see, so there are other person they are doing kind of job, but they don't really like it. You see, and those kind of person, if you ask him, do you like what you do? Sorry,
Are they lots? You know, those people.
yeah, there are a lot.
We can say that just a green number of persons are not happy about things they're doing.
Yeah, they do it only maybe for, helping their family to survive. But if you ask them, they will tell you, no, I don't really like what I'm doing. And you see, those kind of job, when he do something that he doesn't really like, he will not do it with his whole soul. With his whole heart.
Yeah.
Okay, he will just do it just like this, only for gaining something. And you will see those kind of person that don't really last in their place of job.
So that means, you know, yes, as far as you have an idea, you have an answer to send us, we have a phone number. Try just to let us your SMS, short message, say that we are going to select you and read it. So yeah, a huge number of persons are not happy about things they are doing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's what
Yeah.
you said. So they are not happy about what they are gaining, you know, as a wage, you know, that can be monthly. So you are among those guys or not?
Personally, I will say not exactly, because the job I'm doing, as you have presented me also, I'm a teacher. I really like what I'm doing. I really like to be with kids.
Not just what you're doing, but what you're getting. It's a show now, guy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's not me. If you got just another point of view, Fist, I need my phone, please. Okay, can you bring me my phone? Yes, I want it. So yeah, you are presenting old guys wakers. They can say that, hey, come on with the man. What's the problem?
So according to me, I think the first thing, according to me, my viewpoint and my idea, I think that it's better first to do something that you like, even though you are not gaining a lot. You will do it with all your heart firstly. You will do it not only for the wage that you're getting, but you will do it for all your soul, because once you are doing that, you will get experience, and the experience maybe in the future can help you, where you can be somewhere and can use it also. And what I'm doing as a job, teaching, I really like it. I really like how kids they are growing up. You can see. As I'm an English teacher, you can see a kid, and sometimes we are receiving kids who are really nothing in English. They have, I can say, like zero in English. But once I see how they are growing up and they are trying to learn something, even speaking, it makes me, happy. It makes me really happy. I'm happy to see those kind of changements or skill. So even though I'm not really gaining, I can say I'm gaining a lot, but what I'm gaining and the job I'm doing, I find it sufficient.
No, what you're not gaining, you know what I'm saying? Guys, it's not me, you know what I'm saying?
Come on.
You are just listening, but it's not me. The guy is saying that just say not doing what he's doing, but it's like that. You're afraid of
what I'm getting is not really a lot, but what I'm doing is really better, because what I'm seeing when I'm changing lives of kids, they were great, they were babies, they're growing up, and sometimes we are receiving them when they are 6 years old, 7 years old, and seeing how they're growing up, they are being 10 years old, they're speaking very well in English. That is what I find really very nice.
Yes, you are feeling good because
you
you
have
just, giving training to people, by kids. They are, they are making great their things. Exactly. That part is another side, but the back of what you are doing. So you say that is my problem. Come on. So let's now explain first about. So what are the source of problems? So let's talk about the actual reality we have in Congo. We don't have a job, because we are going to make choice between I pay my job, boring and the like. So what is the problem first? So we are not creating job, or we got job people, but they don't like it.
Okay.
So what is the problem?
So firstly, I will say the problem first must start with the person want to do one kind of job. Okay, you have to know the aim that you are following.
Exactly.
You see, do you want to gain a lot of money, or firstly you want to practice what you know? You see, here in Congo, as you know, our country is not really rich in matter of job and so on, because we don't have a lot of job. So when a person has a purpose to have a great job which can help him to have a lot of money, it's difficult to find it. You see, that's why I think even though you don't really have the job of your dream, better to do it with all your heart, because when you do so, you will do it very well. But if you say no, and just a moment, I'm just doing it for a moment, you will not do it very well. And you see, with this kind of job, you're not going to last.
But the problem is, let's start first. What's the problem first?
The problem
is about mindsets. The problem is about the conditions. So what about the problems?
Generally speaking, here in Congo, precisely in Congo Centralia, most of the boss who are getting workers, they are not really paying them very well. That is normal. We know it, generally speaking, even though there are some particularity. And that is also the mindset of the person who is working. you know that you are not going to get a lot,
Yeah.
but you say, okay, I want just to work, but you know you don't really like what you want to do. As you're not going to get a lot, you don't want also to tell the boss, no, what I'm going to do is not sufficient, so if you can add a bit. You know that the boss will not accept, you're going to find another person.
Yeah.
And you accept the job, and when you will be working, you will not work very well because this job, look, I'm not getting a lot here, I'm not going to give all my effort, all my energy in this kind of job.
Yeah.
So
That means that we are just searching job for getting paper, money.
Exactly.
Yeah,
But me,
I get you exactly about what you're saying here.
Yeah, by me, I think behind the money, there is also an experience. There is also the matter of doing something that you like.
Yeah.
You see, of course, we are getting money, but me, I think doing also something that you like is really more joyful than money also. But it depends also of the mindset of the person, because there are other person can say, I don't get about the job that I like.
We're gonna talk about.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk about that. You know what I'm saying? Let go step by step. You know what I'm saying here?
Yes,
so the problem is first, the goal, the aim
goal,
must be said clearly about what do you want exactly.
Exactly.
So I think that you know what you're doing.
Yeah.
What do you want exactly?
Me?
Yeah, you know that.
I can't refuse us any money. I can't refuse that.
Yeah.
But
I don't get it. I know.
Yeah, I can't refuse that. So what I really also like when I start teaching, I really like when I see kids, they are really growing, and they start in zero, they start climbing level 1, 2, 3, and you can see sometimes I'm conversing with them in English, and they're speaking correctly very well also without making many mistakes. And it's what really makes me really happy. I like what I'm doing. I like what I'm doing, even though I am not getting I can say millions, but what I'm doing, I think it can pay me also one day, and God knows what I'm doing
in the future.
In the future.
Let's just keep that in break now.
In the break,
maybe in future now.
Maybe
that means today even they stop just paying just Mr. Enosh. The guy is going just to be happy doing what's doing.
Yeah, that's why I was saying
they stop, just paying.
That's why I was saying it depends also the mindset. But I cannot also wait for free.
Really?
Yeah.
Now that is the two position I'm saying.
No, I cannot wait for free. You see, I cannot wait for free, but I don't want to get millions. Okay, if I'm working, why I know that with our contract of my boss, I know that I'm getting this amount. Okay, I will just keep working.
Let me just come back to see. So can stop by there. You know what I'm saying? Don't go further, please. I beg you. You know I'm saying, come on. Yes, okay. I want just to talk to my boss, Happy Kalulu, chief. Yes, it's not me, you know what I'm saying. Yeah, come on, it's the worker, Enosh. Yeah, the guy is feeling comfortable, but what is getting? That means, the worker says that you can start by that wage. Don't think about to increase the wage. It's what the guy said.
That make me say what they say. Please.
I'm getting that. So the problem is about mindset first. So we must get it just what we want exactly. But today, so the problem is also we say that we don't have a large job. So that means people they want to create their own job.
Yeah.
It's another problem too. So what we have to do exactly as a youth, you are presenting all of them. So in order to do what we want, but that is enjoy us.
Precisely in our country here is a little bit difficult to have that opportunity to find a job which is well paid and what you like also to do. It's a little bit difficult. But I think if that opportunity presented to you to create a job, is better.
Create your own job.
Yeah, your own job.
Yeah.
As you said, we have to promote also the business and so on. And if there is no opportunity of that you are working somewhere, even though you are not really earning a lot, better to keep working. Precisely, I emphasize on that. Precisely, if you like what you do. Why? Firstly, it will help you to gain in experience. Okay, you will gain in experience. You are not getting a lot, but you will have the experience of what you like to do.
Though you are not gaining money.
You are gaining not a lot, not millions,
experiences.
but you get experience, and that experience will help you in the
One day.
future.
Yeah.
One day.
Yeah.
You see?
Yeah, one day. I'm saying. That I'm saying, I didn't say something wrong.
No, here
Yeah,
the aim is what?
Yeah.
The aim is not to neglect the job only because it's, I can say, unpaid. Okay, it's not well paid. That's the aim. You accept the job, you know it's not well paid, but you accept. Instead of working correctly, you start neglecting.
Yeah.
You see now where the problem is.
Neglecting. But so let's open the gate to all guys and people. They are just stay working again without thinking about creating their own job. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think so. It's the case of you again. You know what I'm saying? You are just you're gonna stay
Working all of my life?
yeah.
No, I don't think
Teaching at RF school.
all my life, and without creating my own business.
Yeah. You are thinking so?
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so? Just to
Yeah.
create even this, today our chief Happy Kalulu was, creating a job. His own. You
Yeah.
are thinking one day just to create.
Of course, because the future generation also must come to see maybe the new Mr. Pikalulu also. where there is-
It isn't the end. You are not thinking that fast.
Me?
Yeah.
So I think in the future, in
now
the
you
future
know,
also,
yeah.
but not right now.
Now just
Not right
now you are just thinking about working for free. Yeah.
Not working for free.
It's not me, guy.
Not working for free.
Can you just come back about what I said? I want you can come back about what I said. It's not me, it's my guest, you know what I'm saying? It's not me, guy. You can just work for free.
No. I can't work for free. I cannot work for free. I cannot work for free. I can work. Even though I'm not really that, you have to understand what I'm saying here. I say this. There are two categories here we are talking about. Two categories, sorry. The first, you are working somewhere, okay?
Yeah.
You are well paid and you like what you are doing, or you don't like it.
You don't like
You are
it.
just working, okay? In other side, you are working somewhere. You are not really earning a lot, but you like what you're doing. You see? But here, I am not talking about a person who are working for free. That's what me also. I cannot hate. I don't like it. Okay. So what I'm saying is what the problem is. There are other person. They are gaining something, even though it's not a lot. Okay. Even though it's not a lot, but they like what they are doing. You see why? It's helping them during that moment. What they like. Let's suppose that I am a good teacher, okay? I am teaching, for example, English, okay? I am working in one school where I am not getting a lot, okay? After working 1 year, 2 years, even 2 or 3 years, I will gain experience.
Exactly.
Okay? So let us suppose that one day a big school came here in our province here, precisely in Matari, okay? If I go to apply there, for example, I will have easily that opportunity to get in that school. You see, me here, what I want to emphasize is don't neglect one job only because it's not well paid. But even though you have a job which is not well paid, but you can get a profit to get an experience if you don't have it.
Yeah.
You can profit.
Just do it.
Yeah, you get experience.
Yeah.
Maybe in the future it can help you.
Yeah, the guy got faith. The guy had faith. You know what I'm saying? In the future, you know what I'm saying? The guy's a Christian. You know what I'm saying?
Really,
a
really.
Christian guy. Yeah, I say amen, guy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let me just come back to see all guys. I'd like just to let you briefing a bit. So we are going to go now in deep.
Okay.
Talking about the two categories.
Yeah.
So I'd like just to see my, engineer. Please, let's give us the first part of this show. It is English. We want just to late time to learners and students, even just parents, to get what we were preparing as a lesson for today. It's very simple conditional sentences. How can we apply just through different sentences? So let's give us the first parts. We call that the speech.
Which makes it easier for you to feel confident about the way that you express your thoughts and your ideas when you speak. We use conditional sentences to explain what actually happens, what could happen, so a possible and likely outcome in the future. We talk about what we wish would happen, so imagining a different outcome for our present situation, and what might have happened. So thinking about a different outcome that happened in the past. Now, there are 4 types of conditional sentences. They're all really similar, but they're not the same. If I get sick, I go to the doctor. If I get sick, I will go to the doctor. If I got sick, I would go to the doctor. If I had been sick, I would have gone to the doctor. So let's talk about what is the same or what's similar about all of these sentences. They all use 2 clauses. There are 2 parts to each sentence, separated by a comma. And they all use the conjunction if. Just a little reminder that we use conjunctions in English to join 2 ideas together in one sentence. I ate an apple and 2 desserts. I like it, but I don't want it. I'll do it if you drive me to the cinema later. So all of these words are really, really tiny grammatical words, but they have an important function. They're connecting 2 ideas together. And conditional sentences all use if to join 2 ideas together. In all conditional sentences, we have an if clause and a result clause. So the if clause is the event or the situation that must happen in order for the other thing to happen. So the result can only happen if the if clause occurs. And that is why it's called a conditional sentence. A condition is something that you have to do or a situation that needs to exist in order for something else to happen. You can't get this without squeezing this. There is a really important relationship between these 2 things. One relies on the other. Now, these sentences, they're all quite similar, but there are some really clear differences as well. I mean, check out the verbs. This is where the main difference between these conditional sentences are. It's all in the verbs. You can see it, right? And the meaning is different too. We use each type of sentence in a different situation. If you haven't already noticed, we have the 0 conditional, the first conditional, the second conditional, the third conditional. And I'm going to go through each type of conditional sentence now, one by one. So let's get started with the 0 conditional. And I recommend that you take some notes as we go through all of these examples. The 0 conditional is called the factual conditional. If I get sick, I go to the doctor. And it's one of the easiest to remember because both clauses are in the present simple tense. We have the if clause with the present simple and then the present simple in the main result clause as well. So if this happens, then this is what happens. We use the 0 conditional to talk about habits, facts, and truths. You can't argue about these things, right? With these things, we're not talking about possibility, it's fact. If you put ice in your drink, it melts. See? It's really simple. So I want you to practice by finishing this sentence for me. I want you to write your sentence in the comments so that I can check it. If I eat, remember present simple, present simple. Then we have the first conditional, which we use to talk about possible and likely future outcomes. If I get sick, I will go to the doctor. So it's possible that in the future I'll get sick. And if that occurs, I will probably go to the doctor. So we use if with the present simple and will with our verb infinitive. If it's hot tomorrow,
Yes, thanks, my soldier. That was the speech lesson 1. So I was really glad to get this lesson 1 for the parts for helping others to get some basic notions based on English. So it was wonderful to spend that moment. So I greet all guys again, and I'm expressing here that it can be just you are newcomer, join us. So this is English. We are together with my guest, Mr. Inush. One of us, it is an English teacher. It's RF school with my man. We are just trying to talk about this subject. People are just making choice, just worrying based on. So I'm getting what I'm getting, but not liking what I'm doing. So others have a low just payment job, but that's enjoyable. So all our problems we are facing, we are talking with my guest, Mr. Inush. So guy, yeah, that was the first part of the show.
Okay.
Now you are feeling it is, you know what I'm saying?
Of course.
Ready for continue what
Exactly.
we are planning. Yeah, so yeah, you are after briefing, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay, we got the first part of persons today. We said that so they are gaining. They have high payments, job, but they said are boring. Why first? Then I'm asking question.
Yeah. Those who are well paid,
Yes.
but I find the job is boring. Yeah. Firstly, it's normal because when the person is paying you a lot, he will requires a lot also to you. That makes now this kind of job boring because let's suppose that the person is working somewhere.
You mean pressure?
Sorry?
You mean pressure?
Yeah, it's putting you pressure.
Pressure is
Exactly.
yeah.
Exactly. Like you are working somewhere and you are gaining something like I suggest $1,000. You see, it's a lot of money when you are getting that in Congo, and that does not mean that you are going to work only for 5 hours. They will put you pressure. That requires a lot to you. Okay, maybe some time working, additional time, and so on.
Yeah.
You see, those kind of things, it makes the job boring. And me, I remember again when I was a kid, my father was working somewhere. He was well paid when he was precisely in our family house, and we were almost not seeing our father. During the week, we were just seeing our father on Sunday, because it was on Sunday that he was not working.
Busy working.
Okay, he was getting out of the house around 5 a.m. while we were sleeping again, and then coming back home very late, around 10 p.m. You see, you are getting a lot of money, and it's boring because you're not getting a profit to be with your family sometimes. And some Saturdays also, you can see you are in family, you are passing good time, you receive the call, and directly you see, okay, I have to let you, I'm going. You see, those are those boring things that a person who is getting a lot of money can face.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We are just focused on the first part we are explaining here.
Yeah.
So in other side, someone can explain, say that I'm getting what I'm getting. It's as you said.
Yeah.
So we are planning future
Mm.
to make better life. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, just to create a wonderful environment for our future as a kid and the life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we can be full of what we are doing as a child. But we know what we are gaining today is just for planning our kid to get it. So you know what I'm saying? So you know. But I'm asking question. So do persons today they are preparing to those conditions or not?
It depends. Firstly, the mindset.
Yeah.
Because there are a family where father is working, like the example I've given here, he's working a lot and is gaining a lot of money. He has to prepare the mind of the family.
Yeah, exactly.
That you have to accustom that sometimes I will not be with you. I'll be most of the time in job. What I'm doing is for the future.
Yeah.
You see, I think it depends if a parent tries to prepare the mind of the family.
Yeah.
Even though this kind of
Difficult.
this kind of situation, I don't really
Like
approve this kind of situation because I faced that when I was a kid, and I don't think that in the future, myself as a future parent, I can let my kid to be this kind of situation, seeing how
Yes,
their
really
father
bad,
really, no, I don't really approve it.
So you are right, you know. So I'm not against about what you are expressing here, but let's consider, guy, you know what I'm saying, the actual conditions of life today in Congo. You know, it's so difficult, you know, just for planning exactly, taking care, you know, all the family with what we are getting.
Yeah.
You know, let me just open and break it. You know, today people are tripping even abroad.
Yes.
You can see somebody are combining a lot of jobs.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All are just for. I know that you say that you are not just working for, getting money, but
Yeah, come on, keep on.
yeah, guys. So they are combining all jobs for getting ready what they are planning future.
Yeah.
Because what they are gaining doesn't allow them to take it. You say that you don't appreciate that. So how can you explain it?
So you're right about what you said. You're really right. But I think life is not only money. Yeah. Life is not only money. There are many things that can count when we are talking
Come
about
on,
life.
you can explain it first. I get it. People at home, they are, you know, just attracts about what you say.
Yeah.
Continue.
So as I was saying, life is not really money. Life is also the family. You see, you can have a lot of money, but you are not really happy. Okay, money doesn't really give happiness in the family, and for those who are doing their best to take care of the family, it's good. I really like it because what they are doing, even God also really appreciate it. But they have to be middle. I can say. They have to balance things. Not giving a lot of money to their job, but they have to also to be present for their family, because kids, they don't only need their money, they need also the affection.
I like that. You know, Fils, I beg you please just to, you know, people at home stop watching first. Let us, guy. Just between us, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you said something. Don't follow us, please. You said something, so. Yeah. Please, let us talk first. No, please, I beg you. You know, that means all girls will be happy about once you be married. I get it. So that was come on, guy. So please, I beg you 2 times again. You know, that means you are going just to be a good parent.
Yeah.
Really?
A good one.
You allow me just to tell them so that maybe one day. come on, guy, come please. Maybe just today you're just married about what you said, that money doesn't make happiness, you know what I'm saying? So I appreciate that. So today, once you be married, you want to just use what you say here?
Yeah, of course, I gotta use it.
I can see them and take them.
Yeah.
I can come back with this video.
Yeah.
You can do it.
Yeah.
Really?
Of course.
Using that.
Yeah,
Sure.
I'm gonna use it.
Okay, the guy said that, so I can confirm that.
I can film.
Yeah, the guy said that he's going to use that. So, yeah, he confirmed me. He's going to do that correctly, as the guy said. Yeah.
Yes.
I stop by there. So, continue first.
Yeah. What I was saying, we are talking about the well-paid job.
They have just
It's
to
really
relax
a little bit
once
very
a week,
have to
yeah.
balance in the life, because life is not only money. Life is also the family, the
Exactly.
section of the family. I am really talking so because I really face those kind of things. We challenge with that when it was again. A teenager, with,
Exactly.
our family, father, mom, and so on. And our father were really taking very care of us. It was good, paying school fees and so on. It's better, but it's not really just all we wanted for him. We wanted also from him. We wanted also him to be present for our life, asking us questions like, "How was the school?
Yeah.
Who have did you get 10 or 10? Is the same way?
Yeah.
You see,
Being present.
being present for
Even
our
just making homework and all that.
okay.
Again.
Okay.
Bringing
So-
gifts and.
bringing gifts and sign. But how we were doing something like
And
1
candies,
week. We don't see him. Only one day you have to
Yeah.
see him.
No
and
candies.
even sometimes even for some hours only.
Yeah, I know.
You see.
I know. You're right, yeah. Come
So
on.
generally speaking, what I want mean
They
is
must be present.
they must be present, even though they can't also neglect their job, because their job is also going to
Yeah,
happen.
come on, guy. Fist, what I have to spend here, but the guy was spending here exactly. So let's just get it for the second part of this show. We have called that day speech. It's going just to link just the last part of this show. Allowed you to get accent of different persons, but today is the Pastor Steven from New York, and get his parts with it. The speech.
Workouts. When we met, I was so inconsistent in working out. I was like, man, I'm just really not one of these guys that comes in and works out consistently. I do it when I can get around to it. I told him that. I was doing me. I told him how I would and wouldn't exercise. But you know what? They got in there and helped me and kept me accountable. And then I counted, it's been 8 years now. 8 years that I've done my workouts like 5 times a week. And y'all don't even care. I'm not bragging. No, you're like, why are you bragging? If you work out, work out. Don't come up here bragging about it. Preach the word, man. I don't need to hear all this. I'm telling you, I saw myself as a certain kind of person for all my life. And even the other day, I was telling somebody, I'm not one of these people who just likes to work out. I thought, yes, you are. I did the math. If I've been doing that for like 8 years, and you're not supposed to really start working out until you're how old, Matt? 14 probably is about the earliest you want to lift weights. That is a good 30% of my life that I've been doing it. So I am a person who likes to work out. Imagine that. My default wasn't to do that, but my default is not my destiny. My decisions are. How about that? Paul says to put off the old way of seeing yourself and put on what he calls the attitude of Christ. What does that mean, to put on the new self? I can't see it like a jacket. I can't see it like a hat. I can't see it like a raincoat. I can't see it like New Balances. I can't see it like it's in my wardrobe. It lives within me, but I have the decision to make every day of my life which one I will choose every day, every hour, every moment. I am deciding, and you are deciding, which you will you do this year? Do you, the one that was made new in the attitude of your mind, put on the new self. Now we're going to do some study in the text here. In verse 24, he says that the new self was created to be like God. And then in verse 23, he says that the old self is being corrupted by its deceitful desires. Let's really look at both of those verses. This is the nexus of Christian praxis. In order to see ourselves as God sees us, is not a matter of abstract, ethereal, and philosophical debate. It's a matter of practice. So watch this. He said that the old self is being corrupted. Verse 23, please. Give me that. Is being corrupted. Everybody say corrupted. By the deceitful desires. What you think you want. What you want right now.
Speech. So that was, Pastor Stephen for New York. So that means that was giving the general view about, different nexus of persons. That means you can be attracted or just interconnection of persons about whether they are just pressing things. So that was a part of the show. Get 5 sentences and do send us through how we send phone number. We are going just to select you. And again, is my guest for today, so he's English teacher guy. So we are going step by step to over today's show.
Yeah.
So we were open again just to explain people not being focused on what they are getting is money. They have to get out just as a balance, something like that. So for creating a wonderful or a great environment between on kids and parents in the family. You know what I'm saying? So that was your support. You were backing that, you were supporting that. You face that, into your family too. You are a real proof of what you face. So you can just advise people and just being focused on what they're doing. So without thinking about the kids and wife and the like, upset. Gone.
Yes, of course, as you said. I think I have an advice to give to parents. To parents, can be father or mom.
Yeah.
Money is better because without money they can't do anything.
Exactly.
Yeah, money is better, but that's presence. Okay, the presence is also very important to kids because kids want them to be present in their life. Sometimes kids like to talk with their parents, and when the parents every time out because it's working, you see, it's like you let the dig between you and your family. I can advise to parents finding a good job which is well paid is not better, but they have to try to balance things for being also present for the family. And for those, I don't know if we're gonna talk about
combine just
for those who are we are working somewhere, even though they think that they are not really well paid, they are not gaining a lot. I think what they have to do during this moment, they have to do their best to gain an experience, and for doing so, they have to work with their whole heart. So when they are working, so they are going to gain in the experience instead of neglecting the job they are doing just because it's not well paid. You see, and if they're doing that with their whole heart and soul, they will have the experience. That experience can serve them in the future. That's what I think.
So that means appreciate exactly. We are going step by step to over the show. So just in some minute, you know what I'm saying? Let's open the gate just to talk about those people who are lazy. I'm sorry for saying that. they are just waiting just to stay working long in one enterprise. They are not thinking to create their own job, you know what I'm saying, to be independent.
Okay.
So what do you think about? In short.
I think they have to do their best to work hard by
Yeah.
creating something. You know, to create something is not means only to create a great enterprise and so on. No, you can create even a short shop somewhere.
Yeah.
You are selling.
Mhm.
It's also a job. It's in your own enterprise, and step by step,
Yeah.
you are going to go far. Even those who are great today, they start
Lower.
lower.
Yeah.
Start lower, and they're great. They're
Exactly.
going up step by step. Yeah.
So that means, so today I want just to go stop by this.
Mm.
You know, yeah, you are thinking one day just to create your own job.
Of course, I'm really thinking as a young, I have also this kind of dream in the future
Mhm.
to create something which can help also others to
Yeah,
have job.
nice. Yeah, the last question. So this office, I beg you, just 1 minute. No, I'm saying the last question here, guy. You know, at the time that please, you are going just to create a job. You are going just to call all of them.
I think
Yeah.
I
Okay.
can give them job. That's
Yeah,
job.
yeah,
Give
yeah,
for
yeah,
job.
yeah, come on, guy. We know each other, guy. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to stop.
Okay.
Yeah. Just give me conclusion, please. I beg. Yeah. So, those are going to enter in the house.
That's one of them.
Making selection.
I see making selection.
Yeah, that was English. So I was just with making selection. So yeah, it's a nice pleasure. That is English. We are just spending time like that. So do you want to speak English? You want to converse a lot in English? Try to call Mr. God. So we are going to select you here full in English. So guy, your last word for today and great persons.
Okay, yeah. My last word is, once you have a job,
Yeah.
that's helping you to have something to eat. Even though it's not a lot, but you have to keep it. You have to protect the job.
Mhm.
Because once you don't have a job, you will feel that
Noisy.
there's noisy, the sadness and so on. And even though it's not a lot, try to protect it.
Okay.
And secondly, I'm going to greet some
Yeah.
person as
Greet
we
them.
say.
Greet them.
Greeting first my members of family. Precisely, I'm talking about my sister, Binali Maputa, my brother, Milton Angel Limba, my another brother also. I'm talking our last brother.
Thank you.
I'm talking about Aubrey Baxter Kodia. We used to call him NBA.
Yeah.
And also my nephew. I'm talking about
Thank
my
you.
nephew.
Yes.
His name is Pressier.
Yes.
Okay, Pressier Ngela, and some friends and some minds.
Yeah.
Those of English lab. I'm talking about all staff of the English lab. I'm greeting them, and also my co-workers. I greet them. I don't
Thank
forget
you.
also my
Yeah.
my father.
Yeah, I get it. I get
Thank
it.
you.
So you didn't forget just you did forget just to grade them. There are 5.
No, they are
They're
not. I cannot
like-
read them all. Yeah,
There are 5.
they are.
Yeah, just let me just coming back just to greet all guys. That was English. I was excited to get this part with my man, Mr. Inosh. He is an English teacher, one of us at Oreb School, just the one and a wonderful, a nice bilingual school just in Congo Central. I regret my soldier, Fils Pudi, again, my wife, Sentish Pemba, my 2 kids, Gladness and Gad Yala. I regret all members of Oreb, school. Then I can't cite all of you. So I greet my, boss, Happy. Carlo again, Mami Solange, thanks for this nice opportunity. I greet that guy from Kikwit, yeah, David Kongawi. I do greet you, my small brother. Thank you for these nice parts, guy. Yeah, thanks for being with us.
Yeah, thank you so much.
It's not the last.
No, you know, the last is not the last.
Yeah, next, so you can just join us with all of them, you know what I'm saying?
No, don't worry, they can be there.
Yeah, all of them.
Don't worry.
Yeah, come on. Yeah, let's meet next. Yeah, so Tuesday, the back is on Sunday with the same teacher, Mr. God. God bless you. Yeah.
I, dearest brothers and sisters, B and S, spectators, as far as English are them important, and this one is helping a great number of persons being connected with a great number of persons in the world. The one solution is English. English is the greatest, as I've said, English broadcasting material. English is helping a great number of persons knowing about more things in English. English is the one place that you can find persons debated, exchanging things related, English. What we have to do, just one answer, is just to stay in touch. Each Tuesday it's 5:30 p.m. and on Friday it's 8:00 a.m. Just it's H television with DM Yala.
Oreb Télévision, la première chaîne Congo en international.